All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk?
All right, we got people want to know if they're a jerk for their behavior here, and there's somebody that's going to a wedding next month, and they've lost a good bit of weight. They're looking very proud of themselves, and they can't wait to unveil their new body in front of a lot of people. I haven't seen them for a while, and they have found this amazing outfit. It has got some shorts. It's very cute. And the second I put it on, I said, this is the best I've ever looked in my life. Now, there's only one problem with this outfit. It's all white. And she showed one of her girlfriends what she was going to wear to the wedding. She's like, you can't wear that. That's white. Like, you can't wear white to a wedding. She's like, that's kind of an old thing. It's outdated.
That is not an old thing.
Okay. She said that she would be fine doing it. She said, I'm curious to see what other women think I'm a jerk if I'm just wearing this cute white outfit to this wedding.
When you get there, just spill some fruit punch on it, and then you're not wearing white, really.
Okay. All right. It's a way to look at it.
You are such an idiot if you wear white to a wedding. I don't even know what. I don't have time to correct you.
Hasn't aged out. So you agree with her friend who's saying, don't do that. It's going to be a bad look.
100%. The only person that wears white to a wedding is the bride. And if anybody wears white besides the bride, all the other guests of the wedding will be mad at you. And the bride will be mad at you.
Honestly, if I was at a wedding and somebody did that, I wouldn't be mad. I mean, whatever, white dress.
Yeah.
But you said everybody at the wedding would be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
All the other women who know what that means.
Okay. So it's not changed. It's not aged out. Even though you look super cute and you think it's the way, everybody's going to be so mad at you. They probably won't even notice that you lost the weight.
It's not about you. Why can't you wear any other color under the rainbow but white?
Who came up with this rule? I'm just curious because we all follow it so blindly. Oh, no one else can wear white. Where does that even come from?
Well, that makes the bride look special. In a sea of other outfits with other colors, she's the only one wearing white. It's her day. She's the bride. Mm-hmm. Let's not try to take that away from her. Now, I have heard stories before of where, like, the new mother-in-law shows up and, oh, she's in a white dress too. But it's done on purpose to mess with the bride. Mm-hmm. When you do it, it means you're, like, making a statement, like, I want to outshine the bride.
Right. Okay. So you're saying she would be a jerk if she did. Don't do it.
Yes.
Okay. This person said they accidentally found their husband's will in his desk drawer. Accidentally. I'm not buying that.
Maybe she was cleaning.
Right inside the drawer. Yeah, she said, what I saw in this will made my blood boil. I noticed that my husband is leaving 50% of his estate to his first wife and their kids, 25% to charity, and only 25% to me and our kids. Now, I've been his partner for 11 years, and we have built a life together. I can't stop feeling resentful every time he smiles or jokes with me, and I want to confront him about it, but I'm scared it will reveal my snooping that I did. Should I blow this up or stay silent and just stew in the bitterness? Is this a betrayal I should confront, or am I being a jerk for wanting my fair share? I mean, I will be with this man in his final years, while his first wife got his best years.
Ooh. Stewing in bitterness is never good for the soul.
Should she confront him then and say something to him about it?
I think that it should be a conversation that happens transparently for the sake of everybody knowing before the final day happens. Okay, here's what's going to go down. You're going to get this. You're going to get that. You're going to get this. Like, we have conversations about that. Like, Panda knows what he's going to get if I die.
Mm-hmm. Y'all are my will. But every damn one of you.
You gave us a job, though. I'm the caterer.
No, that's for the funeral.
Oh, okay,
in my will, I've got something, a little something special for everybody.
Where do you keep your will?
I keep it just in my file area.
Oh, do you have like a cabinet or?
My computer.
Oh, it's in your computer?
It's written.
In the laptop right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Panda over here, Virginia's husband, he's a notarer. he can notarize anything.
He is a notary.
So it's notarized and all ready to go?
It's a version of that, but don't worry, there's something real.
Notarized.
There's something real special like coming to you.
Oh, there is. Okay, well, you better get that notarized. I'm not going to see it.
You have audio recording. Your Honor, if they play this in court, they get what they get in the will.
Is that how court works?
Well, who knows in the future? I don't know. I'm learning a bunch of stuff with this Diddy trial.
What?
Is she being selfish or is she being right? Because you would think if he has two families, and he did, first wife and their kids gets 50%. I don't know how many kids she has. I assume at least multiple because she made it plural, that they only get 25%. Is it wrong to at least try to have a conversation to say, hey, I'm just curious. We all need to have a will. You never know. What do you have in that? What is going on? Because I know that you have other children with another woman.
And here's how you make it a bigger conversation that encompasses everything, not just the will. Be like, look, we got to talk about, the whole estate planning, the will, the life insurance, the medical power of attorney. Should anything happen to you? Do you want a DNR, which is like something you have to have? If they don't want to be resuscitated, that you have to have that. Like, do all of it in one sweeping motion, but make it so that you want to be in the loop before anything bad happens.
Gosh, man, it's a lot of work to die.
It is.
Good gosh. How you can just
That's why you
roll
got to try
over?
to stay alive, Bird.
It's a lot of work to die with either money or stuff.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of work to die poor.
Now, what do you think about what Panchita's saying here? She said, just because you're married to him doesn't give you the right to anything. Be grateful you're even added in the will. So is she a jerk for making it a point to say, why does your first family get 50% of what you own? The family you have now that you're currently with only gets 25% of what you own.
And is it possible, too, that the kids from the first family are biologically his kids, and then these are kids that he adopted?
Absolutely.
And he looks at it differently that way?
I would wager that that's what's going on, because you would think otherwise it's going to be an even split.
That might be exactly why.
Does that change it for you?
Yes, it does.
If those kids aren't biologically his, he really doesn't have to leave them 25%. I mean, I think that's nice.
In his own mind, that might be how he breaks it down, saying that, between my first wife, and it's probably more going so to his kids, the 50%, and then because the 25% he deems to be with my current wife. And then whatever she gets out of that, she can give to her children.
She's also probably annoyed that he's giving 25% to charity.
That is a lot.
That's a lot of your...
That's a lot.
Some people do more.
Can we give 10% to charity and then give the new wife a little bit bigger of a cut?
Is he a jerk for not giving his second wife and family more of a cut and giving it to charity? Because you say it out loud, 25% to charity. What a nice thing to do.
Ultimately, the way I feel, when you make the money, you can give it to whomever you want. And that's just the way it goes. That's why I would tell anybody, you got to be self-sufficient, because you just never know. Nobody in this world owes you anything. They really don't. When it comes down to it, he made that money. He gets to do with it whatever he feels, and he shouldn't be a jerk because he does.
But if she starts complaining about it, if she makes a big deal about it, if she lets him know that she's snooped and then she's angry, I think she shoots herself in the foot. And
You can't do that at all.
You
Yeah,
can't.
Yeah.
Do not tell him you snooped. Do not tell him you saw those numbers.
No,
you gotta figure out another way, smart and tactfully done, to where you guys have open dialogue and
You just
conversation.
have the discussion you talked about. So you can easily bring that up, and you can get to that point, and then you can make your case when it happens. But don't be surprised if Jaybird was hitting the nail on the head with those are not his biological kids, for you to get an answer that you may not care to, and it may start a huge fight. But what happens?
If you get angry, the next time you snoop, you may see, oh, dang, I'm down to 18%.
The last thing you should do is get angry.
Yep.
Don't get angry.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.